Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to Peter's Vlogs. Where are we today, Charles?
Le Pau, I think it's called.
Yeah, I think it just showed it on the screen actually, didn't it?
Might have, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the south of France. We are in a nature reserve type thing, it looks like. It's actually quite a big theme park. 55 hectares, it
Wow.
says.
How big's a hectare, Peter?
It's more than an acre.
How much more than an acre is it, Peter?
It's 100 acres.
I think you might be right. I'm not sure. I thought it was 4. I don't know.
I
Who
don't
knows? It'll
know.
be on the screen.
I don't know my Latin. I assume it's
It's
Latin.
not Latin, it's imperial measurements.
Imperial measurements. I'm not old. Anyway, we are wandering through. It's a mix of animal attractions and
Plant.
rides and plants. Yes. So we have just stayed in the accommodation, so we've come all the way down here. We did a public transport. I always try and do public transport as much as possible. So Eurostar from London over to where were we? Paris. The RER down to Lyon, Gare de Lyon. Quick metro to Bercy. Bercy down to Moulins. That's probably not how you say it. And a train to Dampierre. From there, it was a taxi, and I had to speak French. I can't speak French, so that didn't work. But he texted me in French. I replied in French, and we got a taxi here.
Hey.
30 euros later. So we'll just jump in. Actually, a quick view of the hotel.
Okay, yeah, let's look at that.
Bang! It's a quick jump over to at the beginning. Actually, let me not cover up the microphone. That's what I need to learn to do. Let's have a quick tour around this savannah. Look, it's a toilet. Wow. No, actually, it's genuinely really nice here. Look at this lovely sink bathroomy area. With, of course, a lovely shower just here. That's brilliant. And then, of course, into the main areas, there's a main room here. Let's have a look at the kids area. So you've got the bunk beds, you've got a small bed, and you get a nice little view out there where just here are some giraffes. That's flipping awesome. And then into the main room, and the main room's obviously got the best view. They've got a double bed which overlooks the exterior, well, the outside, where you've got your own little balcony, your own little Charles. Ugh, that's a bit of a disappointment, but yeah, look at that. This is like Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge, or Chessington on steroids, obviously. Probably more like Disney standards. This is. It's brilliant. Little things. I'm massively impressed by this. Massively impressed. First impressions, brilliant. Right, shall we jump back to where we were? Anyway, yes, fantastic hotel there. He still hasn't rubbed in his sun cream. He needs to do it all around his nose.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Remember, hot days wear sun cream. Stay protected. You don't want.
It only works well if you rub it in. So we are on our wander. It's we are allowed in 15 minutes early, and now everybody's gone and waiting at Yukon Quad, which I believe is an Intamin like bike coaster type thing. There is one in Denmark called Juvelin, which is incredibly good fun. So this is our nearest roller coaster for us. I'm gonna go and pop in and see what this is like when it opens, which I believe is in about 20 minutes time. Hello, Mr. Otter. Being distracted, meant to be going on roller coasters. Otters. Aww, cute.
Lovely.
This is a nice little queue line. You can just about see the trains. Well, we're just about to go past it. Yeah, they're cute little quad bike trains. Yeah. Oh, nice. Hopefully that's a brake run, so it's on a minimum 2 trains. And this queue should go quite quickly. Oh, yep, it is. In it goes. 10:30, park's opened. Let's do it. Oh, we just missed the splash. This tiny little boat ride. There's a nice little truck ride too. Yukon trucks. Yukon quad. Oh, everything is the Yukon area. Yukon quad was very good. Very much like Joyvelin.
I enjoyed it, yes. Yeah.
I'm pretty much sure, that doesn't make any sense. Pretty sure that we've ended up stuck in an area here. This isn't where we want to be. That is pretty much exactly the same as Joyvelin in one of the parks in Denmark. Can't remember what park it is. Christ, I think we're stuck.
Is it far up?
Yeah, it might be far up Summerland. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Anyway, we need to try and get to the other side of the park because this side only really has that Yukon quad and a couple of smaller rides, and then beyond that it's all on the other side of the park. So let's head over there. Current queue times look to be up to 30 minutes, which is okay for August. Let's go over there. We've managed to make our way out, so as you can see, park of the attractions over there with lynxes and panthers and valairs. Don't think there's a valair here. And then Yukon quad by itself with some manshots, mancho, I don't know what they are, flamingos, alligators. And then there's giraffes and loops. Werewolves! They've got werewolves, Loop Karoo. Oh, I knew Wallaby Belgium will teach me something. Rhinos, elephants, Savannah Reserve, which is where we stayed. But yes, let's go to the park, the attractions, where the theme park is. We've gone into the main park. They do crepes and a really nice fountain. We're just having a wander around. Who knows what we're going to go to? Ford Explorer is this way, which is their new, for I think 2024 attraction. Azteca's got an hour queue. Ah, that's the mine train. And that might be that yellow coaster there. Who knows? Someone will know. Maybe you'll know in the comments. Yes. It's a very, very pretty park so far. Charles keeps stopping. There he goes. So, the music's actually quite nice. It reminds me of Popcorn Revenge at Wallaby. Wallaby Belgium, that is. So we are on a 2-day park trip. We're going to here, obviously, and then tomorrow we're at Wallaby Rhone Alps. Another new park for us. That'll be quite exciting. I'd quite like to do that little train there. Nope, this looks like it's a separate coaster. They've got a couple of trains here as well. There's a little train line there. It's quite cool. I wonder what ride that is. What manufacturer. That's quite fun. That's quite Vekoma-y in a sense. It's really nice music around here too. Anyway, let's actually get on an attraction, shall we? Ooh, we've ended up at Ford Explorer. The only thing on the map which has a logo on it. Presumably because it's brand new. 25 minutes. That's acceptable. It is a Mack water coaster. Very much like, what is it? At Europa Park. Poseidon? Yes, it must be Poseidon. And it's hidden behind all this. It's obviously very Netherlands themed. Well, no, I say Netherlands themed, it's Norway, isn't it? Bergen. I think Bergen means house. Not too sure. Anyway, let's go do it. Oh, this is nice. That's grandfather clock. This park does theming, and he makes very loud noises by smashing up his bag.
Yeah, that's all the camera equipment gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I quite like this. Why don't we do theming in the UK like this? It's just very pretty. I think we're too afraid that everything gets smashed up in the UK. Which, I don't know, I don't think it will. As long as it's out of sight, well, out of range for people, people won't destroy it. Or they might have respect for it. Ah,
Wallaby.
wallaby.
They're planting a new Norwegian wallaby.
No. There we go. Oh, and
here first.
Krampus. Krampus is in Niglolands, another French park. Oh! Actually, Krampus is one of these kind of rides. At Niglolands. There you go. I don't think that's why it's meaning, to be honest, but ooh, this is very pretty. Oh, and there's a boat station. Nice. Obviously, it takes a little while to load, it seems. No, this is genuinely really nice. I think this queue line, plenty to look at, so hopefully the queue time will go quite quickly. Ooh. Nice little dispatch. Bye. Something that Coasters and Cupcakes mentioned on her Twitter yesterday was that the bins have lids on them, which prevents wasps, or reduces wasps usage, which is actually quite a clever little novel idea. Though, to be fair, there's a lot of holes here, so I don't think it does reduce wasps. But it's a nice little design. I like them. This is probably going to be quite a nice little coaster. We'll find out later. That was nice and refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really nice attraction. Hopefully that sets us out to what we expect from the rest of the park. Though the hotel's really nice, the first couple of attractions have been really quite good, so I'm assuming it is. Maybe some of the older stuff isn't, because that rockwork's seen better days. Oh, it's a bit bright. And look, they've even got Norwegian on their signs for male and female. Ah, theming. Anyway, when we went up to the top, just there, we saw more rides in this direction, so that's where we're heading. It's quite deceptive, this. There's nobody on the pathways here, but it is quite busy. Oh, I see what it is. I just saw it go past. It's a
Roller coaster.
Correct. What kind of roller coaster?
Red one.
It's a red roller coaster, yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it is a Max Spin, not Max. Is it Max? Yeah, it is a Max Spinner.
Max Spit on Max what?
Max. What? No, it's a Max Spinner, like Dwervil Winds at at Toverland, like Storm Chaser at Paultons Park in England, and that is the red roller coaster track just over in the corner. I think we'll head over there. Let's see what the queue time's like for it. Yeah, as you can see, the entire park's actually really quite pretty. It's very woodlandy, big open paths with attractions, animal attractions, and then some rides in a corner over here. Oh, there's a big queue for the disco coaster. Not a massive fan of discos, so that will be avoided. But let's see what their spinning coasters on. Ooh. It's Dwervil Winds! Ooh, pretty. And they've got a King Kong attraction here. 25 minutes for King Kong. King Kong, they've got one at Bobbejaanland, and they look better than they ride. In fact, they ride incredibly boringly. But with it being 25 minutes here, At Bobby Arn Land, it's whenever I've been, it's been 5 minutes. I can avoid that. One day we will film a Bobby Arn Land vlog. Maybe an episode, that'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Ah, this is
60 minutes.
quite handily called Le Twist. Ah, is it 60 minutes? Oh, there's a Q-Time board just up here. So we can see what the other attractions are. See whether they're worth doing. So the mine train's 45 minutes.
Okay, that's gone down 15.
Yep. The Colorado descent, whatever that is, it's 25. Yukon strike quad is still on 25. So this is the longest queue of the day at the moment. That might be worth ignoring for a bit then. Oh, I think that was empty. I don't think there's anybody
Maybe
on
that's
it.
why it's a long queue.
Maybe it's only on one train. One train loading.
That's almost like, I do not want to sit with anyone else on this train. One train for me. 60-minute queue, guys.
Yeah, I think it's on one train, which probably explains the queue. We'll head back to it then. Let's go and explore somewhere else. Let's see what's around. Oh, hello. We have got bored, not of the park, of carrying our massive bags. So there are lockers just at the main entrance. Hopefully they're working. There's big signs on them. Eek. But yeah, this is the main entrance. Obviously we didn't use the main entrance today because we stayed in the park. So there's a big shop there, the main shop. They have a train, which is quite cool. And yes, lockers just here. We can find out how much they are. Uh-oh, money. €3. There we go. Luckily, I've got €3. Do you have €3?
Yeah, well, can have a look.
Yes. Right. Let's see what happens. Probably best to read it in English, rather than just shoving it in a random locker. €4 for the large locker, €3 for the small locker we got for the large locker, and then we quickly went for the train. There's 2 trains here, and this is one of them. It's quite a big train. It might take us somewhere interesting, it might not. Probably take us at least back into the main park. Ah, we might go past some animal exhibits. That'd be quite cool. It's so much nicer having your bag off your back when it's like 26 degrees. Yes, there are no barriers whatsoever, and you can see down on the track. There's a barrier this side though, so that's good. You just go straight off. It's just on its little turning loop, because that's where the main station is, just down that way. Take us back into parts of the park. That's the, I think it was called the Serbian Tiger. The yellow track there. Had a 35-minute queue. And you have to take bags on rides here, which is also why we went to the locker. So we're going to do that ride. There's absolutely no chance we can fit the bags on the ride, so €4 very well spent. Just have to go to the main entrance before going back to the hotel entrance at the end of the day. Definitely get all your steps in.
Just no safety, is there?
Always part of the park which we haven't seen yet is over here. So that's Pizza Van. Already getting packaged. Quite a small breakfast. Breakfast was included in the hotel, but I wasn't feeling it. Oh, that train's only 2008. Not that old. Everywhere, everybody cycles in this park. All their staff, they cycle to their location. It's quite a big park. So yeah, there are two trains, well, two tracks, I believe. There's a blue train just over there, which I think goes on a completely different circuit. It really does squeal as it goes round the corner. Ooh, a Mr. Fan. That'd be nice. There's the other train.
Here's my stop.
Well, actually, it is our stop. So I think the next one is us just going back on ourselves. Oh, there we go. Not even a real station. And off we go. You know what this guy's laughing about? So we were just there, trying to go on the Tiger. We were like, we need to go to Lockers. So we went to the main entrance for Lockers. There's Lockers. Well, that was a waste of 15 minutes of our time, but we did go on the train, so that was nice. I quite like to go on this monorail. Shall we find the entrance to the monorail? I think it's here.
Yeah.
That will cheer me up. We'll just go on a monorail.
Well, look, there's your ride.
What ride? Oh, that's not very nice. It's also a shop or a restaurant. Is this it? The Voyage du Monde, number 18.
Or you should just walk on left.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Let's do it. It's an interesting station. Also, very interesting monorail where we've had to sit. It's like a bobsleigh. So he's between my legs. He's zipped me with his zip.
Nice and comfy though, Peter.
Is it? Oh Christ. I like the image of the Siberian tiger. That's quite nice. Its presence, tension. Right, let's go see. I think this is going to be a very slow journey across the world, is what it's called in English.
Why did we go somewhere good?
I hope we go somewhere good too. Like this ice cream shop closed.
Yeah.
Ooh, a little bit of a speed up. People are queuing there. I wonder what they're queuing for.
I think they're queuing for the Descent de Colorado.
The Colorado Descent. I wonder what that is. Apparently there's a dark ride here.
Really?
Yeah, so I was just having a look on whatever I use to count coasters. What do I use? Oh, it's a Rapids.
Never guessed that.
No, I would not have guessed that from that. That must have a very small queue line. Or it's a very well hidden queue line. Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I like the brickwork. There to see a Rapids with bricks.
It's not comfortable feeling relaxed.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember what the app I use is called, and it's in my pocket, so I can't tell you. But essentially, it lists off all the rides at any park, and it says it's got a dark ride here. So that'd be interesting. got a sea storm, it's certainly got a rapids. And having a look at q-times.com, there is, it does show you all the queue times for lapel, which is really handy. I do like that website. Gives you a lot of data. It scrapes it all from maps, so it's all official queue times, and so then it compiles it as to how busy it is, things like that. Goes into this could be an interesting rapids. Hopefully that is a lack of any queue. If so, we'll have to do it. I think this is just a round trip, so we should end up just by the entrance to it as well.
Yeah.
Very wobbly monorail.
Yeah, imagine it all fell off.
Not gonna lie, yeah. Apparently Twist is now on a 10-minute queue.
Really?
According to the app, yes. So that hour's disappeared very quickly. Maybe they're running both trains now. Oh look, it's the fjord rafting. Fjord rafting, that's our place called Fjord Explorer. Oh, and there's a log flume right next to it. That's nice, looks like a nice little tidy log flume. Yeah, it's a very nice, peaceful park.
Yeah.
What do you think of it so far, Charles?
Yeah, really. It's peaceful. Very peaceful.
That's all he has to add. Peaceful.
It's also very nice.
Very
It's peaceful.
Nice. Very nice and peaceful.
And it's a park.
There's a park.
Very nice,
Wow.
peaceful park. I'm not your pal.
Oh. This is a very nice little area. Looks like some sort of restauranty thing. Seating. There's a carousel. Oh, we must have seen that carousel earlier. Surely we walked past it.
I don't know.
To be able to go on fjord. Oh no, we went down this path here. So we just about missed that area. Oh look, there's also a nice African fart. It's a boat ride. Nice calm boat ride on the river. That looks like a popular restaurant. Maybe that's why all the queue times are down at the moment. Everybody's eating. Maybe that'll be a top tip. Make sure you eat outside of peak hours. It's currently 12:30. Charles hates me putting times on things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's the time now?
It's 12:30, I just said. Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
It's some point in some random day. You don't even know the month. You know.
Yeah, but just to give you a time context as to what we've done.
Middle of the park time.
Yeah, the rides have been open for 2 hours and we're just chilling out on a mile.
Yeah, instead of riding the rides, and now have low queue lines.
Yes.
This is very blocky.
Oh, look at the English up there. Thank you to wait for a complete stop. And to green light to come down from the ride.
To come down from the ride. When's the green light going to come down from the ride?
And thank you to remain seated all along the course. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, look, there's a monkey. There's a tractor. Oh, it's that ride. It's the little car ride we saw earlier. Oh, the little tiger cubs.
Lily Allen.
Lily Allen. Oh. Interesting. It's quite a nice little park, this. It's not that little, but it's a quite nice park. The operations of things, they're not the most efficient things in the world, but perfectly acceptable. I love the music. Everywhere's got music as well.
Is this ride dead?
No, it runs on one train and then it just takes them ages to load it seems, because they're not very efficient. I like the little fence around the low bit, like, yep.
Not the picture. Well, this bit. Oh, wow.
Oh, hello. Yep, we've just started it now. It's off it goes. It's about to go up the lift hill. Siberian tiger. There are 5 roller coasters here, I think. So we've done 2 yet so far. We've got 3 more to go. Water dummies. Hose pipe. More water dummies. People queuing. Surely that's not 35 minutes. You'd have to be loading it like once every 10 minutes to make that 35. I mean, that could be quite possible, to be honest. Oh, and look, there we go. We are towards the end now, as we have finished our journey around the world. Did you enjoy that, Charles?
Yes, I did. If you enjoyed it yourselves, please like and subscribe.
That's it. Oh, I can see the notification thing popping up in the corner.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Really handy little graphic, that.
Yeah, it is. Also, we have another different graphic just now.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Back to our usual one, please. Cool. Says queue time's down here. 15 minutes for the twist. There we go. Sensible stuff. 20 minutes for the mine train. Everything's quieting down. Must be because it's lunchtime.
It's a weird way to look at a queue ride board on another ride.
On another ride, yes. Oh, I haven't mentioned, all these monorails are all completely different colours. There's a strawberry monorail, there's a fish monorail, and we're in an explorer monorail, and now we need to get off. Thank you. There's a lot of shade at this park. We're going through a nice pretty area again. Making our slow way around to the twist. 15 minutes, as I've just mentioned. So we got to go around this area. There's loads and loads and loads of shade, which is good because obviously this part of France gets incredibly hot in the summer. Luckily today is not a very, very, very hot day. Now we've ended up at fjord rafting again. Not fjord rafting, fjord explorer. Yes, it is incredibly colourful. Right. Let's head over to the twist again. Let's do the twist again. You saw us walk down this path before. Yep. The twist again. Like we did 10 minutes ago. Yep. And round and up and down we go. Yep. You know the thing. Right. Anyway, the twist. Oh, and as we just walked past the toilets on the way to the twist, they're all, it says on the park map, you can use all the sinks as drinking water. However, I don't know whether you noticed it, above the urinals it said non-potable. Do not use the urinal water to fill up your water bottle. Don't know why you would, but the sign is there. Everyone else absolutely fine. Urinal water.
They don't even do that in the UK. I know our health and safety is a bit over the top for everything. They don't suggest any of us would drink urinal water.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need in the UK. That's what we're missing out on. Why aren't we telling people not to drink the urinal water?
Can't be too safe.
No. Maybe there's a country around here. Is it you, Switzerland? Do you drink urinal water?
I'm sorry, all Swiss viewers to do.
I'm sure you don't. It's a bit of a weird one. There we go. Right, to the twist. That's a much more satisfying time. I don't know whether you can see us on here, whether it's picking up.
18 hours.
10 minutes, there you go. Yes, park closes at 6 PM. Is this brand new or have they very recently repainted it? I don't know. But these are quite good fun. Looks very similar to the layouts at Toverland, to be honest. Maybe it is pretty much the same. I wonder what all these green lights and red lights are for. Don't know. Let's go do it. Well, there we go. It was a 0-minute queue. So we did it. Mr. Monkey. He's not very chatty. He's very quiet. It's got a huge queue line for it. Maybe it was popular when it first opened. But yes, it's got a 0-minute queue now. And yeah, as you can see, incredibly boring. Someone's left a wheel bogey over here. It's warm, however, as I've said before, the shade is fantastic. There's so much shade at this park, which is well appreciated. Well done, park. Then again, everything is grown up. It's not a new park at all. I think it's about 40 years old, maybe longer. Maybe it was a zoo before that. But yes, terrible attractions they are. They look far better off-ride. Only do them if they're walk-on, like they were there. The twist is now walk-on too. So I think everybody's watching the animal shows, as there are multiple animal shows here, which is quite handy. I wouldn't mind seeing like a sea lion show or something like that. I think they look after their animals quite well here. I'm hoping so. And yeah, I think people are starting to watch those and eat as well, which was meant all the queues have just gone woof. It's just what we need. It's a very pretty park. We found the last roller coaster, so obviously this one's one of them, but there's like a four-man bob style thing. Oh, they used to have at Alton Towers many years ago, and that's just in the woods over there. Not that we walked past the entrance, so, but we know roughly where it is now. We're off to find some food. That's very slow going over that bit. But this four-man bob thingy is made by Soke, I think that's how you say it, which is a French manufacturer. You just see it there, the brown thing there. And you don't really see them outside of France, but in France there are loads of Soke coasters. Soke? I think it's Soke. I think it's okay. Oh, I'm not very funny. Right, food is just around here somewhere. Do we go past pizza, or do we go up that way and round to it? Up this way and round to it. Cool. The Siberian tiger is not reduced in queue, unlike everything else. So I'll have to hold. Oh my god, the train's coming. Oh, on a different line. All okay. Yes, let's go find some food and see what it does. Warning, a pelican has been spotted in this area. We're going to do this food option. This seems like, well, it's probably one of the nicest things. The website kind, well, the map kind of suggests this is the best. So we go do this. Join the little queue. Ugh. That was the easiest. And hopefully enjoy some foodies. And just like in the hotel restaurant, there's free tap water. Just get a bottle there, fill out, free water. So drinks aren't included, but you do get free water. That's handy. And main and dessert, €19.40. Perfectly acceptable. Food, glorious food. They didn't have any poulet, so I've gone for a hake. Fillet of Colin the hake. And you get free water, as I mentioned earlier. Lovely. €23 with the drink. Perfect.
40 cents for this bread was a pain.
Oh dear. We're going on Azteca, which is the mine train, they say. It's a socket. It's okay. Coaster. Yeah, let's do it. Now that was smooth as glass. I didn't mind that, but it is very boring. It's smooth. It goes round corners. It does things. I'm putting my sunglasses on. But ultimately, yeah, it's not even really a one and done. It is perfectly fine to ride again and again. It's just you don't get anything out of it by doing so. This is, oh, well, I thought it was going to appear then, but clearly not. It's going elsewhere somewhere. It will appear in a minute. There we go. Look how bored everybody is. It's like, that's all it does. It's an acceptable coaster. It's just, yeah, it's one which you'll easily forget. But it's a +1 on the coaster count if you count coasters. And if you don't count coasters, well, it's off. There's one last coaster we need to do, which is this yellow beauty here.
What?
We've just got one last coaster, don't we?
Do we?
Yes.
One last coaster.
One last coaster, which is this yellow beauty to tick off. And then we can do stuff like the rapids. And I also really want to watch the sea lion show, or at least the animal show. We've just missed one because we were in the queue for that. So, hoping that we'll see it again in the future. Future. Right, let's go. Oh, train, beep boop. Let's go and finalise this by getting this last coaster in. Well, good news, everyone. It's the shortest. We've seen the queue. Yay! It said on the board. It's 8 PM at the moment. It takes 25 minutes. I've seen it say shorter with a longer queue. Let's find out. But anyway, this is probably one of their oldest coasters. 1990, I think this was built or installed. And it definitely has the most boring of stations. But I do like the colour too. It reminds me of, I was going to say Focus Do It All, but it's more, oh, I can't remember the American-y brand that Homebase bought back in the day. I want to say Focus, it's definitely not Focus. I can't remember what they were called. But yes, anyway, very boring station compared to everything else. But let's do it. La Tiger de Serbia, a Serbian tiger. Tiger, like its little tail. Oh, it looks very short and sweet. It's barely just left the track. Yeah. Here it goes. Nice smooth braking though. Tiger monorail. I like it. Let's get on it. Yes, that was interesting. Anyway, park map. I've been trying to find on this web app as I've been using to track what attractions we've been doing. It says Dark Ride on it. I still can't remember what it's called. I've literally just taken it out of my pocket. But
Champs
yes,
for this or whatever.
English map, luckily.
Champy for these.
Champy for Lees, which is over there, which isn't too far away from us. It looks quite small on the map, so I'm not too sure what it is or anything, but let's go and explore it, because we all do like a dark ride, just like we all like a train. This train goes around really quite often. Only takes a couple of minutes to go around each area, and they don't loiter for long. That's nice. I don't like a train which runs around on a 5-minute loop and then it runs every half an hour or something silly like that. Anyway, let's go and explore. It's over there somewhere. Into another lovely area with some nice music again. They do their theming quite well. And it's over in this little palace here that is the Dark Ride. Let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. It's quite a small footprint. It's got a worm on it. Is it meant to be a worm?
That was a mushroom. Like champignons.
Ah, mushroom.
Yeah. That's probably wild mushrooms in French.
Ah. Let's find out what this is. Who knows what it is? But it currently has a 40-minute queue. Oh god. Maybe we'll change our mind on that. Archipel. Let's do it. We could feed the fish, but it's out of service. No feed. No feeding the fish. Just watch out.
Paid to feed the fish anyway.
7 youngsters with a thingy. No, I wouldn't have paid to feed the fish. You are correct. Very quick going through the station. Let's get on. How's town? It's a well-themed Fort Lauderdale. Orlando. Oh look, there's Disney. Walt Disney World. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to have a look at the alligators. Oh, it's like a shop. It's a fake shop, pretending to be a shop. Do you see? I see fishes. Where's the alligators? Oh yeah.
They don't look real, do they?
Oh no, apart from the movement there.
Oh no, they're fighting.
Let's give you a little bit of a nibble. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Let's get a bit closer. Alligators. Alligator. Alligators. Alligators.
Well done, Peter. You know what alligators are?
They're definitely alligators.
How do you know they're alligators?
Because it told me.
You just believe what they say?
Crocodiles live in the water.
But crocodiles can live on the side too.
So what's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile?
Their snouts.
Is that it?
That's the main
there's different
difference.
things, isn't there?
Crocodiles have little pointy snouts like that. Alligators have wide, long noses.
That's why it's got a nice wide long nose then.
Yeah.
Look at it. Oh, it did its little bite on its mate again. Interesting. His mate doesn't seem to care whatsoever.
Nah, you can bite on me any day, says his mate.
Maybe he's into it. Nom nom nom. Hey look, it's us two. Peace. Nicely shaded. It's a sea lion bay, so we can watch a bit of the sea lion show. Hopefully there's no fire at the sea lion show at the park. Luckily there's plenty of fire exits. Right, sea lions. Yes, there's loads of sprays around. I haven't pointed them out, but there's little tap things and it sprays mist on it. We have just watched a sea lion show. No, it was boring. Terribly boring. No, I wouldn't recommend it. Maybe the other ones are better. It says 35 minutes now. The queue is certainly a lot shorter than it was. Let's go in and do it. See what on earth it is. So I don't have a clue what it is. Maybe the people in the comments do. Watching this, being like, haha, this is going to be amazing, or haha, this is going to be awful. But, you know, we've done all the big stuff now, apart from the rapids and the log flume, and this. So, let's go do it and see what happens. Here's an elephant. Cycle. Mushrooms. What is this? Who knows? And we're out of there. That was alright. It was a very small, compact shoot 'em up ride. Literally in a little circle, and you go around and you shoot screens, shoot all the mushrooms. A little bit difficult to shoot because it's like the massive chocolate guns. Bam, 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 bam. But apart from that, it's alright. It's very slow loading.
I quite liked it though.
But it's sweet. The music's a bit repetitive, a bit cheap.
Yeah.
But, you know, if it's a dark ride on a cheap, it's actually quite a decent dark ride on a cheap. Well done them. It's now the last hour. I think we can do one more attraction.
Yeah.
And then it's time to settle off. I'm thinking maybe. Oh, we'll find out, won't we? This is a weird looking rapids. The boats seat 2, 4, 6, 8 people, and there's one host. There's one operator, that's good. The operator spins the turntable to line it up, and then you get off by the bridge, unmanned, and it goes over there, and then there's one host over there who does the batching, and then people board unmanned, and then he just dispatches it. Very strange, well, very different way of operating to what we're used to in the UK. But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. it's fascinating to see certain rides. Right, in the UK, you would have like probably a minimum of like 8 people or so. Not obviously all on a platform, but now we have to have watchers and all this kind of stuff because health and safety exec says that you need to have people around the rides watching and being able to help, that kind of stuff. It's just as an operator and a host. Yeah. But it's the last ride of the day, and the rapids are always good fun to do. Hello. I didn't turn on my microphone.
Did you know? Talk louder.
Ah, God.
Oh no,
It's wet.
where already? Not really. Did you get a splash?
There was a bit of a splash on that spin.
It's tame, he's just being a wuss.
I don't like being a wet. Wait, no, I don't like. Oh, dear.
Right on the back of my
Look at the rapids.
C'est carrément toute la vacarme sur moi.
Well, a bit apart from the water, that's in an area I don't want it to be.
Your knee.
Il y en a que c'est
There was a bit on my knee too.
Oh non. Le problème, c'est qu'il fallait... Oh non.
Very scary one.
Oh, we go a bit rapidy.
Oh, c'est fou. Sur la vague. Oh.
You've got like a finger at the side of the road.
Oh non, 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 non.
Ah bah, à côté des, à côté des tasses et des
Petrol station.
A bit weird.
Quand tu faisais les manèges qui tournaient comme ça, hein, t'avais pas peur. Hein.
I think have a good spin on it.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Oh, that's not what it is.
Ah ben non, ça je suis d'accord avec toi.
Par en arrière.
Non, non.
I'm all like this, please.
Allez, fraîche.
Elle est fraîche, elle est fraîche.
On avance.
It's a satisfactory
Oh
wetness.
non, je vais encore rentrer les fesses mouillées.
That's all I want.
Satisfactory wetness.
Yeah. We're in the shop, aren't we, Charles? Where you can get a lion, the lapel lion, or a cheap 2D mug for €12.90. Not a cheap mug in terms of price, just cheap in terms of how they've made it. We're just having a quick nosy around just to see what kind of stuff they've got. I think it's going to be very similar to what most parks are like. You can get a lapel lion. Hello. But any sort of like aquarium or zoo is just full of plushes of tigers, stuff like that. Yeah, and the mugs are not very interesting. That's 3D, but it's boring at €16.90. Very interesting indeed. Let's have a nosy. More mugs there. Books. Books, French books. Drawing stuff, French drawing stuff. And lots of animals. Yes, it doesn't look like there's anything particularly of interest in the shop. This is the big shop right by the entrance. Unless you like seals. Again, you can go anywhere for them, can't you? Yeah, these seem to be the only lapel type things. You can get a lapel lion or a lioness. Or maybe a fish magnet. Yukon strap across. Or Ford Explorer. Or some animals. Or popcorn and stuff. Nah, not that interesting, unfortunately. Some places are, some places aren't. Right, and now we're at the end of the day. I'm gonna sit next to the lion. Oh, this would be a nice thumbnail. Hey. Nepal.
Nepal.
Nepal. Right. Yes, that is the end of the day now. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully, you've enjoyed it. Have you enjoyed your day?
Yeah, I have actually, yes. It's been a very nice, peaceful day. I thought it'd be a lot more round. There are a lot of people here, but it's just so wide.
Yeah, it's so spread out, and obviously it's got most of the zoo parts, so lots of people go to there, and it's got some attractions. Yeah, it's nice. It's beaten expectations. I wasn't expecting very much. Then again, I hadn't researched it very much.
No, neither.
No. So it's good. And the hotel, fantastic. I would say that's probably one of the best ones in Europe, theme park hotel wise. It's fantastic. It's like a cheaper Disney's Animal Kingdom lodge. So I'd recommend that. I don't know what these are. These are a bit weird, but I'm going to go stand near this. Oh, it must be like a buggy park or something. Yeah. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Thanks, Charles, for joining me.
Yeah.
Where shall we go next?
In the playlist. That's where we should go next.
Oh, right, okay. Do feel free to watch other things and like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this.
Yeah.
What we're physically doing next after this is going to
Home.
Wallaby Rhone Alps.
Ooh.
Not home.
Bye bye.
No, not there at all. So Wallaby Rhone Alps. Got a nice taxi booked. Thank you, Taxi Christine, for actually responding to me. That was nice. Yep. We'll see you again soon. Thank you very much again. Do feel free to watch some of this stuff. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And we'll see you again soon. We'll see you for Wallaby Rhone Alps. The last Wallaby we need to tick off. Actually, I haven't done Wallaby Holland on here. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Wallaby. See you soon.